Good evening, folks. This is Thursday night, the 28th of May. Here we are in the UK here. We're looking at the Dow Jones, and you can see these patterns failed that we were looking at. We're looking at the we're looking at the 61% retracement off the all-time high here. Let's draw that one in for you if it will draw it in. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't want to draw it in for some reason. Try again. There we go. And you can see we've taken out the 61% retracement, closed above it, followed through today, and we're looking at the 786 off of this one, and we've taken that out. And if you remember from the last video, I have to click on there, somewhere down there. There we go. Right, now you see 786 and 618 coming together, and there's a 1.618 off that. And you can see it's blitzed through that. Very stop for breath, has it? But there's an ABCD here which comes in just a little bit higher up. There's also this big ABCD which looks like it might come into play if you take this last swing low here, right? That one comes in exactly as 786 off the whole high. Okay, now we've potentially could get up there with no trouble at all. I'm just thinking we might get some sort of pullback. So what you're only looking for, that there's a high here, not quite a double top, but I've been looking for a pullback into this 24. If it breaks 25 to the downside, maybe you could easily get a 600 point, 700 point pullback from here, and before we start the next leg. So you've got to be aware. You know, you don't want to be a buyer here. This is stretched, isn't it? You don't want to be a buyer up here. So what you're looking for is a pullback into this sort of support zone somewhere down here, maybe a 382 or a 50 off that. Bear in mind, we've been up for 5 days in a row. Okay? So we've not had 5 days in a row since the bottom. That was 4 days. 1, 2, 3 days, you know, that were a doji bar. 3 days and another doji bar. We've not had 5 days in a row to the upside, so we now have. So look for a pullback. If you want to get long, there's a high probability we're going to get up to this level now. You know, the Fed's pumping money into these markets like with gay abandon, so you know there's no reason why we can't get up to this level. I still believe we're going down hard at some point. There's just no reason for these stocks to be rallying like this, but you know, what do I know? I just watch the patterns, the ratios, and trade where I see. That's all you can do, folks. So the markets, it's telling you it wants to go higher. So now we've had 5 days up, we're probably going to get a bit of a pullback, and then the next swing higher. There's your ABCD off that swing. If for some reason we get really bullish, we've got this one, haven't we? That's going to take us to test the highs that were made on February 20th, right back up and then make a double top up here, and then anything can happen, can't it? So this is what we're seeing. So keep me on these levels. So there is a butterfly pattern there. It could just extend one more time to hit the 1.618 of that, but you know, you don't want to be short. You don't want to be short at the moment because you know, we've taken out these are key ratios, folks. It's just gone through it like it didn't exist. So you don't stand in the way when the markets are telling you. You know, we're chart pattern recognition traders. We look for the patterns are a leading indicator that the markets are going to reverse. And the ratios that we like to see, the 618, the 786. But when they don't work, folks, you just get out of the way. You don't stand in the way and wait for the thing to turn. Chances are it's going to go higher. So just step back out of the way. You know, the patterns either work straight away or they don't. So you don't. That's why they're so low risk to enter a trade. It's very, very low risk. The pattern either works or it doesn't work. So all you've got to do is look at the pattern. Is there a pattern present? Yes. Right. How much do I need to risk to see if this pattern's going to work? and then you calculate your risk and you say, right, at what level am I prepared to let this market go to tell me that this pattern has failed? And then you put your stop there, and that's it, and you get out the trade if it's not working. It's as simple as that. So all you've got to do, and you just keep doing it, keep rinse and repeat, and eventually you get the runner, and the runner can make you 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 to 1 risk to reward on your money, and that's all you've got to do. So I hope this helps, this update. So take care, trade safely, and speak to you again soon. Bye for now.